Hi everyone, myself Kiran. I am working as assistant professor in Vedavasa Institute of Technology in Mechanical Engineering Department. Today I am going to take a small topic based on non-destructive testing. Coming to the topic, first of all, testing. We can classify the testing into two, destructive and non-destructive. In destructive technique methods, we are using to find out the tensile strength, compressive strength, impact strength, etc. In this testing method, certain load is applied to the specimen or workpiece, which physically damages it. So by using this test, we cannot use the specimen anymore. Whereas in case of non-destructive testing, this is a process of inspecting or testing materials, components or assemblies for discontinuities or difference in characteristics without destroying the specimen or workpiece. Now we can see different types of non-destructive testing commonly used in an industry. Visual and optical testing, radiographic testing, ultrasonic testing, magnetic particle testing, liquid penetrant testing. Visual and optical testing. In this method involves visually checking the workpiece for surface defects, geometrical errors, etc. Inspection is carried out using naked eye or by using magnifying glass. Instruments like steel rule, screw gauge, vernier caliper, etc. can be used. Corrosion, misalignment of parts, physical damage, cracks are just some of the discontinuities that may be detected by using visual inspection or visual testing.
Now let's see liquid penetrant testing. It is one of the fastest and easiest method to find surface defects. There is no special equipment used in this method. A low viscous liquid called penetrant is applied on the surface of the workpiece. The liquid will have a vibrant color. This liquid penetrates into the cracks on the surface. After some time, excess penetrant is removed from the surface, but the liquid penetrated into the cracks will remain there. A light coating of a powder known as developer is applied over the surface of the workpiece, and the function of the powder is to absorb the penetrant and trap in the cracks. While absorbing the penetrant, color of the developer changes, and due to this color change, the presence of surface crack can be easily spotted. This figure shows the procedure of liquid penetrant test. Now let's see the procedure of liquid penetrant test. For this, we need a cleaner, penetrant, and a developer. First, we clean the surface by using the cleaner. Then we apply the penetrant. Here the penetrant is red in color. After waiting for some time, the penetrant will penetrate into the surface defects or crack. After that, excess penetrant is removed by using a cloth. Then we again clean the surface by using the cleaner. After that, we apply the developer, which is actually white in color. After some time, the developer will absorb the penetrated liquid, then changes its color from white to the penetrant color, that is red. That's how we can easily find out the surface defects or flaws by locating the changed color. Another commonly used non-destructive testing is ultrasonic test, which uses high frequency sound waves. These sound waves are passed through the components, and the reflection of these sound waves are captured using sensors. If any internal cracks or defects are present, the sound waves will get reflected from there and the sensors record this variation. After recording the variation, these are converted into digital signals and visually shown in LCD display. By checking the graph, the presence of internal defects can easily be spotted. Next is radiographic testing. In this method, mostly X-rays are used for finding the internal defects in the components. X-rays are passed through the workpiece and reaches the X-ray film placed below the workpiece as shown in the figure. If any internal cracks or defects are present in the workpiece, it is shown in the image produced in the photographic film. Instead of X-rays, we can also use gamma rays, which has more penetrating power than X-rays. Next one is magnetic particle test. These tests are only suitable for ferrous materials. In this method, electric current is made to pass through the workpiece. The workpiece becomes an electromagnet and magnetic flux lines are created in the workpiece. If any surface defects or cracks are present in the workpiece, small magnetic poles are created at these cracks, which is shown in the figure. While the workpiece is being magnetized, magnetic particles in the form of powder, most commonly we are using iron powder, which is sprinkled over this workpiece. Then the excess powder is removed. But some of the powder remains in the workpiece where magnetic poles are present, that is at the crack. By the presence of these remaining magnetic particles in the workpiece, the location of surface defects can easily be spotted. One of the major disadvantages of magnetic particle test is it can be only used for surface defects and not for internal defects. Coming to the advantages of non-destructive testing, these methods like liquid penetrant test, magnetic particle test, visual inspection, these are cheaper when compared to destructive testing methods, since destructive methods require heavier equipments. No destructive testing, NDT, these are easier also. One of the major advantage of NDT, non-destructive testing, is it will not destroy the specimen or workpiece. Thank you all for watching this video till the end. And I think my video will give you a small idea about NDT, non-destructive testing. Once again, thank you all.